Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 23rd of July, 2024. My apologies if my eyes are burning and I got issues with my throat. All of a sudden, at the end of the stream here, I went offline, and I think my allergies hit me because my eyes watered up and I started to cough. I'm like, oh, how annoying. What reminds me is that tomorrow on my day off, I need to clean all the filters and all the air conditioners in the house because they blasted for 2 weeks straight during this crazy heat wave that we had here. And I haven't cleaned them since, so I bet that they're filthy. So I will have to do that tomorrow. But anyway, welcome to the Daily Wrap. Today was fighting game Fiesta. And what I mean by that is fighting games all day long, although it was completely different kinds of fighting games for variety. Instead of just doing Street Fighter 6, there was a new game that came out during EVO called SvC Chaos. It's SNK versus Capcom from 2003. It was SNK's time to use the Capcom IP in a video game they made, just like Capcom had done with Capcom versus SNK 1 and 2. It is a very silly game. It's got all kinds of crazy over-the-top fighting game characters in it, like the Mars people from Metal Slug, a Hell Demon from Ghosts and Goblins, or is it Ghouls and Ghosts, whichever one. Dimitri from Darkstalkers. It's got Earthquake from Samurai Showdown, a ginormous dude. It's got Hugo from Third Strike, but then it's got like regular characters like Ryu and Ken and Guile and stuff like that. It's a wild game, to say the least. It was fun because there's so many characters in the game. Just playing it for 3 hours, you saw all this variety, like all this variety of character use and stuff. Now, I'm not good at the game. I was just learning it. And I won a ton of matches just because I have good fundamentals in fighting games, and I've played SNK games from that era, 2003 before, so I know kind of the basics of what I'm doing. I didn't understand any of the advanced parts of the game engine, so a few people did and completely destroyed me, and I was like, oh, wow, this game's pretty wild once you know what you're doing. I have no clue what I'm doing. But it was good stuff. If you want to see hyper-deformed versions of Street Fighter characters that look absolutely silly and gameplay that's wild and wacky, but still kind of entertaining and fun for its flashiness and stuff, check out the gameplay that I did today. 3 hours of all online play. I did no offline play at all. I just jumped right online and played the game against people in lobbies all day long, and it was pretty fun. So that was the day's stream. The night stream tonight was Street Fighter 6, and I said, instead of just doing Bison, let's instead jump into other characters. So let's actually go back to Dhalsim. I'd actually used Dhalsim on Friday night in the lobby that I had done with other people that were all casual matches, and I actually liked playing with them. I was like, oh man, I'm craving more Dhalsim. I haven't used them in a while. So tonight I used them for about half an hour, maybe 40 minutes of casual play, and then about roughly just under 2 hours of ranked play. Best night of Dhalsim I've ever had. And I think it comes from playing at high level with Bison, that now I've got that level of stuff going on in my head, and now I'm getting better. So I'm playing with Dhalsim, and after one match where I got completely wrecked, I start playing, and I'm dominating. I'm like, wow, wait, this is good. And then I start going 2-1 in sets. I was like, oh, let's go to rank. And I continue to win. Like, my Dhalsim had lost a ton of points last time I had played. I want to say he was like at 1430, 1440. We got him above 1500 tonight. And I was like, wow, this is great. I'm getting better. And I did. They're great sets. And let me tell you something. Tonight, good players. I only fought maybe 2 flowcharters. Seriously. There was a Ken, a 1600 point Ken. He was effing good. He did not flowchart. He actually was reacting. He was using tactics to overcome what I was doing instead of just doing a stupid online pattern. And he was very entertaining to fight, and I had zero problem losing to him. And in fact, most people tonight were quite good. That's what I mean. Like, this was a good set with Dhalsim overall, and I really had a great time with it. The audience, sadly, was much less than we usually get. Usually we get 400 plus for Street Fighter. We barely had 300. I don't know why. Support tonight wasn't really that good. We only made 16 bucks in tips. However, super chats were actually decent. So I guess it kind of makes up for it, but it seems like Street Fighter 6 is hit or miss these days. Like, sometimes I'll do a stream that's great, and other times not so much. We played Street Fighter 6 all day Friday, and it was fine. And now today I played it tonight, and it was slow. What happened? Oh? The SvC stream from earlier today did all right, and I think that was because it was variety, and people had curiosity to see what this silly game was. But anyway, it was still good. Like, I'm actually happy. If you want to see good Dhalsim gameplay, some close matches. I mean, there were matches going down to the wire, almost timing over. I'm serious. That's how you have to play with Dhalsim. You're keeping away, You have to play so safe and not make mistakes. And that's how I had to do it to win these matches against people. I'm like, oh my God, down to the 3 seconds left on the clock before the match ends, right? But it was good. So I had a great time, and my Dhalsim's ranking up. I feel like now every time I play Street Fighter 6, I'm going to rank people up. Like now, maybe next time I play on Friday, maybe I'll use Honda, and I'll try to learn some Honda stuff, right? Anyway, good stuff. I had a good time tonight. Thanks to anyone who was there and anyone who did support. I would hope that there will be more support for Street Fighter 6 moving forward. Maybe it was just an off night. I don't know. But good stuff overall. So, Fighting Game Fiesta was a great day. And the podcast this morning covered various different news topics and the like. So I hope you give that a look as well if you missed it. I'm off from streaming tomorrow. I hope you all have a safe and fun day on Wednesday. You get caught up on all my stuff. You know, I finished the Elden Ring DLC this week, legitimately beating the final boss without cheesing him. I beat Riven Remake this week, which was super fun. We went back to Fallout 4. You know, more Stardew Valley progress, tons of Street Fighter 6 gameplay, and SvC Chaos. So a lot of content on DSPGaming this week. Both Dante's Inferno and LA Noire continued over on DSP Throwback, and we finished the Retro React to Dark Souls 1, which is continuing every day. You can check that out. The epic ending Rage Quit is coming. It's in a day or two. And, of course, my reaction on DSP React. So you have tons of stuff to get caught up on when I'm not here. When I come back on Thursday, Fallout 4, finishing the Nuka-Cola DLC, I believe, and on the late stream, more Stardew Valley chill. And then Friday, we'll do some more fighting game stuff. I want to play SvC at least one more time because I did buy it for $20, and I feel like I can get some more gameplay in of it. I don't know if we'll do some offline gameplay this time or if we'll just do online again, but it should be fun to play at least one more major time. And then Friday night fight Street Fighter 6 again, probably maybe Honda this time. And then Saturday's the big marathon. The marathon you guys have asked for a while is finally coming. The Digital Summer Party. There's going to be food. There's going to be booze. There's going to be a tier maker. And I think what I'm going to do is rank my most disappointing games of all time as like the absolute worst to maybe not so bad anymore in retrospect. So it's going to be similar to how I ranked the best games of all time last year. This time it's going to be ranking the worst, which will be neat. Gameplay. We're going to do the Nintendo World Championships game. I'm going to buy it this week. And we're going to do challenge runs in that while I'm having some booze. So you guys will be able to like vote. Gee, will Phil hit the challenge? Will he not hit the challenge? That'll be neat. Probably we'll do some fighting games. You know, whether it's Street Fighter 6, SvC Chaos, or both. We'll see. Maybe we'll do some Stardew Chill. Maybe we'll do something else. I don't know. But I am excited for a nice, relaxing, chill, no pressure marathon this coming Saturday. All right? So, good stuff coming this week. Thank you for a great week up to now. Hopefully you'll enjoy the day away, and I'll see you when I get back on Thursday. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a good night, and I will see you Thursday. Peace out.